I'm gone, but I'm really having a good time up here. It's like so much, I'm so high that I'm relying on just me.
So with that car, at what point did you feel like the car that you were building was like made the leap from just a box of shit, like a, you know, fucking a 97 Camry, to you're cruising in like a BMW, like 2017 BMW, maybe it's used and then you're going to upgrade to like a this year model. When did you feel like you were like, you know, I'm driving around a hot whip now. I can fucking start to maneuver and do what I want. And I could see the model from years past, but now I'm driving something different.
Okay, that's a great question. Well, my good sir, it was November 1st, 2021. I did my first show at a rock bar, extremely high on shrooms. So like 2 cups of tea worth. I made the shrooms in the tea. So I got all the shit out.
So like 2 full doses, like heroic doses of
fucking heroic doses of shrooms. I'm talking about wall melting shit day after fucking Halloween last year, right? So I'm fucked up. Threw up twice, and after I threw up, I was more high. So I was like, didn't know 1 from 2. Couldn't sit in my room because, you know, the walls were melting. You know.
Yeah.
So I remembered I had a spot that night in Bushwick up the street at Golden Sounds. AUXORO, right?
Yeah.
So fucking, I went there. They still had Halloween decorations up, so I'm tripping balls. Matter of fact, this is a good story. Let's get into this. I'm tripping balls. I'm shroomed out of my fucking soul. Like I'm out. Like I am truly high. So I'm walking there. Everything's weird. People don't look like people. I'm shroomed. So Halloween decorations, Hellraiser's up, so that's freaking me the fuck out. I look at the showrooms, not many people in there, but there's a guy up there talking to shit. So I'm like, I got a minute. I was like, hey guys, y'all gotta give me a minute. Let me smoke a joint outside to try to balance out because I'm fucked up. People laughing, having a good time. This nigga on shrooms, all this shit.
You
right?
smoked weed to try to balance out the shrooms. Okay.
Yeah, that's what you do.
So it's like on the scales.
Yeah.
The weed brings the shrooms back to level. Okay.
Basically, if you so high, like you so goofy, sometimes a good sativa will make some of the goofy and focus out.
Okay.
So for me, I don't know who this else is for, but this is for me. This is a personal experience. I don't know if this is not advice for anybody else to do. But so I'm out there smoking a joint, trying to balance out because I'm high. Because I'm high on shrooms, right? At the same time, a paraplegic gentleman, he had the crutches and rollerblades on. He had spina bifida. He had a real fucked up back. So he had the crutches and rollerblades on. And then he had a homegirl who was in the motorized seat that she could only move her fingers with. She was paralyzed, but she was in the chair. And then there was another lady who was a whole mute, like sounds only came out of mouth, not words, right? So I'm like, oh, they friends. This is what the fuck this is. So they wanted to enjoy the comedy show. Get the fuck out of here. I'm high on shrooms outside watching this whole thing go down. The guy on rollerblades, he's the dude of the group. So they get the bartender to lift the girl in the motor chair out the chair to a bar stool. So the girl that's mute couldn't explain anything. So Money had to do everything. So rollerblades, crutches. Now he got the girl's motorized seat outside. The motherfucker has to go park it in one of those outdoor, restaurants, post-COVID things. So he has to park it, and he had to parallel. So he asked me to hold his crutches. So imagine my face. Like, this is the wildest shit.
Yeah. You're like, is this guy actually a paraplegic, or am I just imagining his legs melting off?
Is this a fucking what in the fucking Black Mirror?
Exactly.
Is this? So all this is unfolding in front of my face. I help him with the crutches, blah, 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 blah. So now I'm high. I'm now at the point, shrooms, but the weed has made my stomach clear up because shrooms mess with your stomach, so weed helps you with your stomach. So that's how you actually balance out. So now I'm looking at the crowd going, I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do. So they bring me on stage. I tell the crowd, I'm shroomed out. Bear with me. They laugh at that. And then I start explaining the night. And lo and behold, those 3 people are in the back of the room cracking the fuck up laughing. So I was like, okay, this is different. So I told that, and I told more stories about me. And then I did a couple jokes on shrooms to see if I could pick and choose. It wound up being the hottest 20 I did. That night, I was like, I'm gone, but I'm really having a good time up here. It's like so much, I'm so high that I'm relying on just me. Like I can't, they're not on the same frequency I am. So now I have to introduce this new mindset to these people. Can it be funny? Absolutely. So that's the day I was like, I can really do this. I was basically driving with my eyes closed. That's what I was doing. And
but you were in a good car. You were in a
feeling
Porsche.
the car, like just going, oh shit.
Yeah.
So that's when I knew I could take it up a notch.
Yeah, literally it started as like a handicap bar joke, like a paraplegic and a mute walk into a bar.
Yeah,
and now I have to do a show on shrooms.
Yeah. And they wanted to watch the show. So I didn't want to alienate them. But at the same time, I did want to call out elephants.
Yeah.
So to find that line on shrooms, I was like, all right, I'm thinking on my fucking feet now. This showmanship. I can do anything I want. Because this is how I do it. How can you present this? It might be bad, but how can I present it? It might be this, but how can I present it? It might be too deep, but how can I present it? Because I am a soldier of silly. I like it to stay funny. Even if the premise is long and I got to take you down this dark road, by the end of it, it's light. I'm not CNN. I'm not Fox News. I don't have anything but jokes to tell. So that's why I stay on that goal.
Soldier of silly.
I'm a soldier of silly.
Silly
because I watch
soldier,
comedy. Niggas got agendas. Motherfuckers got their things they got to do. That's why they do all these podcasts. And that's how they get crowds just to go with the conversation. I'm a joke writer. You know, I want you to come out to see this new shit I just put together. It's like rap, but not rap. It's like, check how funny this shit is. And then maybe while we're doing it, something else funny will happen. That's the beauty of improv, stand-up. Like that's improvisation. That's on your feet. That's showmanship. So for me, watching how comics move, I love the comics that just go out there and say, watch how funny this shit is.
Yeah.
The ones that come out with special after special after special after special, and it's just funny. And then the ones that do special after special and there's no theme to it, they just funny, different, come on, man.